With the celebration of Palm Sunday, we begin the annual observances of Holy Week, the pinnacle of Lent and the most sacred days in the Church's calendar. We reach the culmination of this season of the year, which more than any is the indicated time for meaningful reflection and the examination of our own consciences. What would our blessed Lord see in us if he was to look upon us as he did when he looked upon St. Peter after he denied Jesus? St. Luke is the only one of the four gospel writers to include this detail in his account of our Lord's Passion, and it is a very striking detail. You can imagine the scene. Jesus' face broken and bloodied after his scourging, his beating, and receiving the crown of thorns. Peter, overwhelmed with shame at having betrayed Jesus, sees this face of his friend and master looking at him, suffering the unspeakable pain and humiliation of crucifixion out of love for Peter and the world. The word look here in the gospel carries a meaning of looking straight at someone. We can sense how that look of Jesus pierced Peter straight through to his soul. It was an intense moment of self-revelation, when Peter's denial of knowing Jesus, which his conscience had suppressed, came rushing to the surface. In Jesus' face, Peter saw the evil and cowardice of his betrayal. And so Peter wept. But weeping was not the only thing that Peter did. That experience was humiliating for him, but he did not stay there. Despite his moment of weakness and fear, Peter had an intense and genuine love for Jesus, and so Peter repented. He accepted Jesus' forgiveness. Peter became the principal pillar of the church which Jesus came to build. Peter even repeated the pattern of Jesus' death by being crucified himself like Jesus was. During this holy season, let us reflect on what Jesus would see if he were to look intensely upon us. Let us look back into his face and allow him to pierce our souls and lay bare what we have buried deep within our consciences. Let not our fears and insecurities keep us from allowing Jesus to heal us through such a moment of self-revelation. While Jesus respects our free will, he is always ready to exalt those who lower themselves before him. This is the only way to achieve greatness in God's sight, a path that Jesus himself blazed for us. During these holy days, let's avail ourselves to special graces through prayer, penance, participation in the Church's holy rites, and especially in sacramental confession, that we may repeat the pattern of our Lord's work of salvation for us, and so proclaim, not just with words, but above all, with the example of a holy life, that Jesus Christ is Lord.